Hey friends, welcome back to Big Nate's Whiskey Lounge. My name is Nate, coming at you with a few changes with my channel. Today is day 19 of the Whiskey Advent Calendar, but I recently just did a few minor upgrades in my equipment. Got a new camera, got a mic on it. Hopefully you can hear me better. That still doesn't solve the fact that the fan above me is probably going to go off. Maybe you'll hear it more than you did before, but hopefully you'll also be able to see a little bit more of my what I call my speakeasy or the whiskey lounge. But anyway, day number 19 of my whiskey advent calendar, the International Whiskey Advent Calendar. Today is going to be the Glenrothes or Glenrothes or Glenrothes. Honestly, not quite sure on the spelling of it. Glenrothes, not sure how to pronounce that. This is a Speyside single malt Scotch. So remember, we've been talking. Speyside is a official Scotch whiskey region, but it's inside of Highland. This is 12-year-old, and this is the Soleo collection, coming in at 40% ABV. I just looked it up. This is like a $60 bottle, and this one, it's part of their Soleo collection. And this range takes its name from the process of sun-drying grapes in Jerez for sherry production. So it shouldn't come as a surprise. The sherry deliciousness is a focus here. Also noteworthy is the lack of vintage on the label, which Glenrothes decides to eschew them in favor of age statements for the majority of the series. So apparently, yeah, I'm looking at the label, nothing fancy on the label because they want to highlight the age on it. So let's get this going. Hope you've been enjoying this advent calendar. I'm finishing up shooting it today. I'm actually going to shoot 6. This is the first of 6. So maybe on the 24th, I might be a little Shayla-lammered. Shout out to Shayla from Whiskey Central. So we shall see. I'm going to also highlight my glass. I'm using the Wee Glen. So this is a little bitty guy. I got this from Bourbon Real Talk. That's another whiskey tube channel. You can go check it out. He sells regular size Glens. He also sells these Wee Glens, these tasting Glens. So I'm giving that a shot. It's the only one I have, but thought that was really cool. So let's give this a pour. Nice color on it for Scotch. Being 12 years old, it kind of goes right in there with the, an entry-level age being typically 10 to 12. Definitely very fruit-forward. A little appley. I'm getting kind of cherryness on it. Definitely vanilla. Yeah, kind of tropically, maybe a touch of coconut. Little funkiness from a malt. It smells really good. I really, really like this nose. Off the first taste, I gotta say, this is probably going to be a Scotch that I prefer the nose to the palate. It tastes good, tastes really good, but being 40% does taste a touch thin, and so I'm a little touch disappointed. I would have loved to see this maybe even at 45, what the difference would be, but so it kind of disappears. It does. Maybe a touch of spice kind of lingers, I guess, maybe. And maybe a touch of woodiness, just a touch. It's really good. I am really enjoying it. But that nose is really good too. Because there's kind of a spice, their notes there. Say that there's gingerbread in the nose, and I can get that a little bit. Not a huge fan of gingerbread, but I can pick it up, and I don't mind it. It's fine. So my old camera, it was pretty cheap camera. It did not have where I could see myself. It didn't have the flip out screen. This is the first time I'm watching while doing it, so I might be a touch distracted and look into your, I don't know which direction this shoots at, whatever. But I can also see the mic picking it up, so I can tell that it's picking up the fan there, so I do apologize about that. I am enjoying this. I actually would probably finish that if I didn't have other whiskeys to shoot. Really good. This is my first Glenrothes. I see them in the store all the time. They kind of have a Blanton's. I'm trying to see if you can see it behind me. Right there is a Blanton's. It kind of has a Blanton's-y grenade type. It's not as jagged as sort of a Blanton's bottle is, but that's really good. I like that a lot. So day 19 Whiskey Advent Calendar. Thanks for sticking along. Got 5 more to go. Hope you're enjoying. The 19th is what, Sunday? So hope your sports team's doing good. As a long-suffering Bills fan, I unfortunately am going through the fact that we have struggled the last few weeks and we look like we can't play football. We look like the Bills of the 2000s, and that's frustrating, but that's okay. We move on, especially whiskey helps. So thanks for sticking around. I'll see you tomorrow.